All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Lipstick Radio After Dark. I'm your girl, Khymberlee Carlisle, and you're tuned in to Lipstick Radio After Dark. And you know what's different here? I get to do all that stuff that I used to do when Lipstick Radio was just a podcast, and also drink. It's been a hell of a day. I need that.
Okay.
I do want to tell you guys, though, with this topic that we're talking about today, it was surrounding Monique Bain's new song, and I love the song. It's in rotation on my show. It's called Pin Code, and it was When Should a Girl Give Up Her Pin Code? Which we're not talking about credit cards or ATMs, However, unfortunately, Monique can't join us today, so but she's here in spirit, and she's definitely going to watch the replay of this. So the Q&A is open, so you guys can hit me up with questions, things of that sort, and I will read them back, and we'll try and answer them or get them answered as best we can with the crew that we got on staff here. So we're waiting on a couple more people to chime in, but in the meantime, we got my boy Smiz in the house. So say what's up, Smiz.
Always. It's good, world, always.
Don't he look like Snoop Dogg, y'all? He look like Snoop Dogg to me. All you gotta do is go.
Nah, Snoop Dogg ain't got no dreads like this. Snoop Dogg got a perm. Smiz
No, he
got
don't.
dread.
He got dreads. He got dreads now. He's Snoop the Lion, man. He's Snoop Lion.
He got a perm. He got a perm that's braided. He got a braided perm.
Leave Snoop Dogg alone. That's the homie, don't you know?
What you sipping on over there, Miss Khymberlee?
I got my, well, it was going to be a mimosa, but after the news I received in the last 30 minutes, it's turned to straight up champagne. Forget the orange juice. I need it straight. No chaser.
Okay. Straight no chaser. That's your slogan, ain't it? Straight no chaser.
That's my slogan. It's what I live by. Yeah. So, let's get to this topic. When should a girl give up her pin code?
Immediately.
When should she open her damn legs? I mean, that's just the bottom line, right? Okay. So, you're the guy.
Right?
I'm just going to get straight to the point. Let's just get straight to the point.
Go.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So, you're the guy, and, women typically think that all men are the same, or all men think the same, or at least the majority of you. So, we're going to find out today from the different people that are involved and chiming in via tweet or whatever, we're going to find out, what that's about. So, what's your take on this, Ms.?
Right. When should a girl open up her legs?
That's right.
Is that the I mean, ultimately it's her choice, but women move off emotion. I don't know if there's a certain time of when she should or when she shouldn't. Most men I guess are determined the length of the relationship based upon how fast you open them up. I don't know if it's a time, because I mean, it's hard to say. Depends on the woman. If she fast, she can open it up right away.
Well, let's pose the question like this then. Let's pose the question like, how do you judge a woman that does it too quick? Because see, personally, let me just start with this.
Yeah, let's stop personal. Let me hear some personal.
I interviewed a woman named Andrea Sertash. She has a new book out. Well, it's not that new anymore, but it's still under a year. And it was debunking all these dating myths, because any rules that are out there, there's somebody else's opinions and how they feel things should be. So, who the hell made up that rule? Like, oh, if you sleep with somebody on the first date, you're a slut. Okay, well, I don't necessarily believe in that. But, so is it, I don't know.
It's
Until
by
there's
example.
the people in front of me that made up the rules, so I can drill their ass, and because other than that, who gives a shit?
It probably was judged based upon a lot of sluts.
Yeah, but what's a slut though? I mean, human nature is human nature. It's almost like my view of marriage, meaning I don't mind the marriage. What the problem is a lot of women, especially women,
Okay.
When they get with someone, they think a man should not, when you out, a man should notice another beautiful woman. A man shouldn't look at her. I mean, now granted, I don't think you should look at the other woman disrespectfully,
Right.
like in a different disrespectful manner. But is there always going to be someone out there that looks better than you? Yes. Is there always going to be somebody out there that you're sexually attracted to? Yes. Because it's human nature. Maybe people need to
Right.
study anatomy and psychology a little bit more. I don't know.
Right.
The
Physiology,
difference,
sociology.
yeah, but the difference is, well, it's chemistry, it's body chemistry. I mean, it's just physiology. So the thing is, it's not the fact that you won't ever find or see somebody else that you're attracted to. That's where you have to be true to yourself and say, okay, am I, ready or even want to be a monogamous person? Or do I want to be Hugh Hefner and hey, just
I think
I'm just saying.
I can't
a
believe we.
lot come from insecurities, though. You gotta understand, it's a lot of insecurities going on. I
But
guess
that's
based
my
upon
point. That's why I brought up the women because they think, oh, once you find somebody and you guys take these vows, then all of our bodily functions ain't supposed to work no more. I mean, hello? That ain't
I,
true. Hey, I see my boy Nelson on. I know he got something to say. What up,
Watch
Nelson?
one, watch one do, girl. How are you?
rude boy.
I know Nelson got something to say. Okay, for everybody who don't know before he speaks, Nelson is a dear friend of mine, and he is our newest affiliate and partner in the Lipstick Radio Music Awards because he is the owner of Urban Soul Radio and has been holding it down for indies for the
Okay.
longest. So give it up to Nelson because that's my man, and he's about to get more involved with us. I'm glad
Well,
you're
well,
on
Nelson.
because Smiz, you two, I'm going to hook you two up together. So, you know. Oh, I got
There it
Dr.
is.
Post-a-lot. He said, salute, Nelson. All right. I got a chat thing going on over here, too. So, all right,
Okay.
get to it. Get to it. Give it to me straight, no chaser.
All right, here you go. Now, it depends on what she wants out of the relationship. Okay? Now, if she wants more of a relationship, she's not going to do it on the first date. We already know that. Now, if she wants something long term, then she's going to kind of hold out. Give the guy a little something to look forward to. Now, the problem is, we all know it's what you do in the beginning that depends on how you keep them throughout.
Right.
So she's going to have to seriously consider where she wants to go in the relationship. That's my take on it. Yeah,
Well, I mean, okay. It, see, okay. I don't
Uh-oh.
think you guys have really seen me in action yet. Nelson knows a little bit, but I ain't your typical female. So, who the hell wants a relationship?
Speak on it.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Your penis to me is like a Burger King special. It'll be around for a limited time only. As long as you can keep it fresh and pumping right, and you gotta do. Eventually, I'm gonna get bored with the shit. It just is what it is.
So you want fun then? You don't want a
No,
relationship. You want fun.
hey, I would take it long term, but we all know, and you guys are men, so come on, I need you to be honest. You guys know that after a while, you start taking the women for granted or just becoming complacent, especially when y'all move in with us, okay? Because then you're like, oh, well, I know
Some
she'll
men.
be home at this time. I know she'll get home at that
That's
time.
some
Oh,
men.
she's going to cook dinner, so I ain't got to do this anymore.
but
Because
see,
but
That's
for
old
me,
school
what it
men
took to
though.
get me, it takes to keep me. So,
those days are those days are gone though. People aren't really doing it
Exactly.
too much like that anymore. Because
Tell her,
number one,
Nelson.
you can only speak.
Tell her.
I can tell you for sure that I believe I've dated more penises than you. So you might can speak for yourself. You can speak for yourself, but because I can say the other because I'm dating y'all. So
see, that's why you are dating so many.
no, I haven't.
Uh-oh.
No, I
Uh-oh.
retired to just have a mechanic. I get my lube and tune every 3,000 miles. I'm good. He goes his way, I go my way, and then we ain't got nothing to say. Ain't no arguments. Ain't no, well, why'd you call me? Ain't none of that. Where was you at? I called you 12 o'clock
I'm sure
midnight.
that
You
bed
didn't
get
answer the
blowing.
phone. I ain't got none of that. I want that.
I'm
Done.
sure the other
My
side of the
kids,
bed get a little chilly.
my kids are grown,
You hear that?
so no.
I'm sorry. I mean, you know what I do for a living, okay? So every time I walk into that room, I'm going to see something. That. I mean, I go into delivery rooms a lot, and I see too many things that I can't even with my
Oh,
kids,
I
okay?
want to picture that opening up. Just ew.
Yeah, I know. So on another note, there's so many things out there. I guess I'm on the wrong end of it because I see what you can catch. So I'm like, ooh, let me back up a little bit because I'm telling you, it's some ugly
Right,
stuff out there. So it makes me think
Oh
a little bit
yeah.
then
right,
to go up there. "Hey, let me just go ahead and hit this. Let me hit this. Let me hit this." I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't.
right. Exactly.
And see, that's my point. Just because we're all have, this natural sexual attraction to different
Hmm.
people, it doesn't mean you got to go around and screw all of them. You know,
No,
it's okay to be like, damn, he's fine. Damn, damn, I wonder what that's like. But and that's about as far as I go. I wonder. I don't need
I
nobody
wonder
else's
if I
stuff.
take you home.
yeah, okay. There you
Wait, say
go.
that again. Say that again,
Now
Lamont.
I'm sick. I'm just singing the song. I wonder if I take you home. We still be in love. That's old school, but it still holds true.
But
Yeah.
okay, but well, first of all, if I just meet your ass, I ain't in love anyway. I'm in lust, maybe. And
Mm.
who the hell cares? We talking about. Okay, let me get back to Monique's song because basically, I think
Pink hole.
the tune of her song is kind of along the lines of what Nelson said. Depending on what if the woman wants a relationship, what's too soon to give up the pin code?
You know, oh man.
It
I mean, people
depends.
are attracted to each other. Yeah, people are attracted to each other. So if you can refrain, then I guess you're good. But if you can't, and you do it, just- whatever happens to the next step, it's gonna happen.
But
You know,
that's what I'm
Right.
saying. And see, and
It-
that's my point. Why should we always have that judgment, that thing? Because
I don't
I'm
think
just
it's
saying, it's
that's
like
how we
if you
get
meet
here.
somebody, we're grown, we know what we're doing, and I just think it's a double standard personally when a man sleeps with a woman on a first date, or the woman sleeps with the man on the first date, but at the same time, it's like the chicken come before the egg. I mean, y'all both fucking, so it's like, hello, both of y'all was in the room, so how you gonna judge her when
Right.
you was doing it too?
you
So,
know you know why? Because she's on the receiving end. That's why.
who said that? Who said that? See,
What do you
that's that regular male way of thinking. Because let me tell you, the new women out here, it's not even new. You know how old I am. I ain't new. It's just these young chicks don't know that they got the control. Ain't nothing. Ain't no receiving anything. Hell no. There's two of us in that room, and one of us is
I
gonna get
mean,
up if you ain't doing what I need you to do. To get what you after. I'm there for a reason. Okay? And if
uh,
you ain't down with how I need it done, guess
I
what I'm
mean,
gonna do? Just like the last guy, be like, hello, hello, get
you know,
up, get up, go, get up.
and
Hand me
show
my
that
phone. Hand me my phone on the way out. I remember one guy
I'm sure
said,
the
"Are you
pillow
calling the
get cold though,
police?"
don't
He was like, "Are you calling the police?" I'm like, "No, I'm calling somebody else
it?
to finish the job because you couldn't do it. Thank you."
Wow.
she's
Only
hard
in
like
America. Only in
yeah.
America.
What'd
She's
you
hard.
say, Nelson?
I said you hard like that. I already know you, but
Hey, look, I'm just saying, guys been getting away with stuff for years, and they get shocked when they get hit with a woman that'll give it right back to them and then some. It's like,
well,
you know
not
what?
It don't surprise me.
yeah, but exactly. I think guys are like, okay, fine. We're already hip to the game because we've been doing it for so long. I hear you guys come up, oh, I'm gonna have this guy, I'm gonna have this guy, or whatever. It's not a shock to us. It's more of a let me shake my head because what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You trying to do what I just did. You're not impressing me.
And that's just it. First of all, I don't need to impress. It is my world, and everybody else is just a squirrel trying to get in it. Just saying.
Oh,
And I
that's
don't
how you
care
live,
if
huh?
you like me. I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care if you call me names. Thank you for thinking of me. But I frankly don't give a damn, my dear.
You know, I
That's
always
how you
say,
feel, huh?
What'd
you
you
know,
say?
so you know what I say, love yourself and make sure you wash your hands afterwards. So,
Wow.
you know, if you gonna do it, just make sure you clean yourself up. You know, don't
I know
mess
that's right.
up.
But
You
no,
know,
but it's
Clean.
real about those diseases and stuff. See, you guys, what you don't know about Nelson, besides him, he's just so multi-talented. He's also a musician as well. But
yeah,
he is a nurse. He is an RN. So we talking to an educated guy.
yeah,
So when he tells you that he sees stuff firsthand, he sees it firsthand.
yeah. It's not too cool. I mean, I was turned off from it, so you gotta really be careful what you get yourself into. But I know a
Right.
lot of people have been into relationships for a long time, and then
Mm-hmm.
now what they've done, they're in committed relationships, but it's like, okay, we can go on weekends, we can hang out, but at the end of the day, you're going home. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not getting married, they're not letting people move in, but they are being exclusive. We see each other exclusively. Don't be out there doing you and then come back to me, and I'm not gonna be out there doing someone else and coming back to you. You know, you're gonna be
Right.
my thing, but at the end of the day, you're going home.
Right.
That's that's how a lot of guys that I know are doing it right now. They don't really want to be locked up as far as being married. They want to be committed, but they don't want you moving in. More
Oh,
women that
hell no, I don't want no nigga moving in with me.
do. Yes, you do. You want to have your cake and eat it too.
No, I don't. I don't want him moving in because first of all, I like my solitude, and it's creative types. You might be wanting to talk and yap, and I don't want to hear that shit. Look, I need quiet. I gotta focus. And then two, I'm not picking up after your ass. My son's 29 years old, and that shit was over way back then. And I don't want to deal with somebody being moody when I get home, and maybe he didn't have a good day. And you know what? I can deal with that on the phone because I have a small window of time I'm gonna give you. We gonna chat, and then I'm done. I'm gonna hang up, and I'm going on about my quiet life. So I know I absolutely will never. I spent half my life living with people. It will never happen again. Nope.
And that's where a lot of
So,
people are right now.
Say that again.
and maybe
I can't hear either one of you. Say that again, Levon.
nah, that was Nelson talking. I was about to say maybe the question shouldn't be how long should you wait before you give up the pin gold, but how long should you hold on to it? Not all men are thirsty for the slutty type. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, not all men. I mean, it's fun, but somebody like me, I move like a king, and I ain't really. The fun is fun. I'd rather pass that off. I'd rather you go have fun with my homie. I ain't really into that because most of these fun girls having fun with several dudes, and there you go again. My man Nelson to see them in the operating room from all of that fun. I'm not with that. I ain't trying to be a part of that Kool-Aid bunch right there.
The fun oozing out
Yeah,
is
oozing
coming
out.
out.
And on another note, maybe the question should be, should you give it up at all instead of when?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
because it ain't for you, it's for me. You just happen to get the benefit of the shit. Hello.
Um. Oh.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Okay, this is what I'm saying, and this is why I have to be the type of female on here because we got all testosterone. I'm the only female, and it's like this. You men always think that way. You guys think from a point of it's a man's world and what a man wants,
No,
a man do
not
all
all of
this, do
us.
a man do this. And let me tell you, the women are we
Not
want
all
sex
men.
too. And not all of us have to be in love to do it. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't, no. Now I'll be in love when I'm making love to you. That's more intimacy. But when I'm just, effing you, it's a totally
Yeah,
different thing.
yeah. See there, that's when you fall in love.
Not
Exactly. Exactly.
necessarily.
Women are emotional creatures. No matter how much you try to think like a man, it's still them still women tendencies still gonna come out. You might not
Most,
tell
Uh,
you might not
I've
tell us
been a
that
little
you
bit of
falling.
an anomaly in that section. I
I
don't think
mean,
so.
you might not tell us that you feeling us because you making it all about the sex, but you'll tell your girlfriend. You know what I mean? You
Not
won't
that
let us
well.
know. Hey, okay.
I'm just a straight out person, so I'm gonna
Be
tell you
honest.
how I feel regardless.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how it is, regardless. Until you get a penis, you don't know.
Well, now I can say the same thing back because you can't say what I will or will not do based upon your experiences with these other females because not all females are women. Some are
But
girls. Some
I'm
will
telling
never grow up. So,
you, your clitoris may have 729 different nerve endings, however many it is, but it's a total different feeling. Come on now.
exactly. And I can tell you it's a totally different feeling. So, I do what I need to do for me, and I get what I need for me, which is why if you can't be trained the way I need you to be trained, then you out, and then it's next.
Oh,
So,
so you want a puppy?
y'all are puppies.
No.
Okay, let's just put it this way.
She want a puppy.
Five-legged
That's
dogs, three-legged dogs. What's the goddamn difference? You guys are all the same.
hey, it's a big difference between a pit bull and a chihuahua. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, that goes from either this or this. So, hey, I've seen it all. And the most embarrassing thing that I've ever seen was a grown-ass man. What was he at the time? This was years ago. I think he was like 28 or 30. And literally his shit was no bigger than my thumb, or no longer. I was embarrassed for him. I didn't even know how to react to him. I was like,
It could have been medical. It could have had
that
medical
ain't my
problems.
problem though. That's cool. You can go find somebody else medically handicapped to hang with you because I do. I do my own donations in other ways. I ain't
It's
donating
rough
to
out
that.
here. It's rough
Girl,
out here.
you are so cutthroat.
I swear, it's
I'm
rough out
sorry.
here.
I'm not donating to the fund of never, never, never penis. I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You both know. You and I both know you're gonna climb up on his face, so it don't matter.
No, okay. So apparently you don't watch this show because everybody knows that I am not a fan of that. I am one female that's not a big fan of that because I've had it done way wrong more than right, and I would rather not because if you can't complete the task, then I'm just going to tap you and you can go, and I don't care if you can do the other stuff. It just ruins the whole thing. So I just rather not. So then that way we don't ever have to go there. But I can tell you this: if you can't kiss, then we're done. It's like we're not even going to second base. If you can't kiss, we're done. It's over.
You know what tripped me up? Women think men are so simple.
Over.
Women think men are so simple. You think it's that easy, right? Like we just.
No, actually, contrary to that, I think men think women are simple, and we are very complex, regardless of whether you're the type of female that is like most of my female friends, like, oh, I love him, I want to get married, and then you got people like me that no, I'm not going to do that. So, but the thing is, when it comes to sex, that's when you guys downplay the women because most men. Now, I can't speak for you two, but I can say from the people that I've been with, they actually have amnesia when it comes to foreplay. And because of all those stimulating nerve endings and things of that sort, you need to rev up our engine. It does nothing for us when you just want to go in. Usually it's dry like the Mojave Desert unless you just think you that fine and I'm just going to drip just because I'm looking at you. That ain't going to happen anyway. But, men need to know what foreplay is.
The sad part of it is you just been with the wrong guys.
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's why my ass reserves to be where I am because honestly, I'm cool because I get so much more accomplished. So when you're in a relationship, you got to cater to them. What's wrong? Okay, let me go hang out with you. Okay, let's go to dinner. Okay. I don't have time for a relationship right now. It's just totally not in my orb. It's not.
A real man is not that emotional. A real man is not really going to stress you to hang out with him because he had a hard day.
It's not about the stressing. It's the fact that if I'm in a relationship, I will want to spend that time with him. So, and I don't need that distraction right now because I'm working and I'm building and I can't have it. It's not necessarily him. Hey, I got dick available for me. I'm going to call you and be like, okay, in the weekend.
Just make sure when you zip it doesn't fall on the floor.
Oh, the only thing falls on the floor is my dildo sometimes when I fall asleep with it. But other than that, we're good.
Oh,
Mm. She
let
falls
me.
asleep. She falls asleep with it. Mm. I'm sure the other pillow mighty cold in it.
We
Other side of
cuddle.
that bed.
We cuddle. We cuddle.
Oh,
That's crazy. So
it's rough out.
as
It's
long as
rough out. As long as you safe, right? As long as you safe and clean. Keep it cleaned up.
Oh, it's always clean. See, that's the one I like the most because it's clean, it's disease free, it don't hang out all night. I know where it is. It stays home in a drawer. You know, hey, best, the best
More
disease
power to
free you can ever get.
you.
hey, I'm trying to see where the writing part is, but I guess that's only on your end.
Say that again.
I was
Stop
trying to see.
turning your camera.
I was trying to see if I could find the texting part of the thing, but I can't see it. I guess only you can.
Yeah, I got control.
Of course. You keep thinking you do.
Oh, I know I do, baby.
So Khymberlee, how long do you wait before you give up your pin code? Let's ask that.
It depends on how I feel.
Yeah, take a deep
I have no problem answering
right.
that question. If I'm feeling it, if I want to fuck you the same night, I just might do that.
Yeah,
But I haven't done that in years. So when I was younger, have I had a one night stand before? Absolutely, I have. So
It's about that time.
what'd you say?
Hey,
What'd you say?
sound like a girl in.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you, Levon. Say what you said again.
Nah, I think we said the same thing when you said that. We started looking at our watches like, I mean, you grown women. That's what's up. Grown women make grown decisions. I don't judge you for it.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you give it up,
and frankly, I would not give a crap if anybody judged me for it. They're not living my life. I frankly don't give a damn.
Like 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes.
No, I've had enough minute men. We don't do minutes anymore.
Time-wise, I said within 5 minutes.
No more minute man.
I don't think she heard you.
We get into hours.
We're gonna leave it at that, all right?
Oh, she can hear you. She's trying to avoid that.
No, I can't hear you.
Well, sure you can.
Okay, somebody repeat what you said, because I'm not scared of nothing. What you say? Repeat it.
I didn't say for 5 minutes. I said within 5 minutes.
What's within 5 minutes?
What were we discussing? Giving up what?
The pin code.
There you go.
Open sesame.
It depends.
Right.
Definitely depends. You definitely
alcohol speed it up too. Alcohol make that pin code open up real fast.
No, that don't do that for me.
Oh, where?
I make sure I keep clear sound judgment because number one, I don't drink that much. You see how this is how I got the drink. It wasn't full. I only poured half the glass. I don't drink very much because it makes me sleepy. So I purposely don't drink when I'm out because I like to know what the hell is going on around me. And if I have to whoop somebody's ass, I don't want to be wobbly trying to do it.
I get it. You just needed something to sip on, right?
Oh, I needed it after today because it's been
one of them days.
Been a day. And so
at least you're honest.
Here, I'm going to finish this and I'm going to lay down and I'm going to bed early tonight.
Where are the other females at? Because, we were ready just to take them down one by one.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, where'd everybody go?
They ain't ready.
Everybody got issues.
They got issues on
But
that.
I hear, life is life. Everything happens. So, but I like to keep my word. So we said we were doing a show and we're doing it. And we just have to revisit the topic. And maybe you guys can actually bring on somebody with you two that can actually hang with me.
Oh, please. I remember the word. The thing is, you got two real men right here, and all the females that are supposed to show up is backed up. They don't at them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the main one didn't back off, so just remember that. Mm-hmm.
You had no post.
What'd you say?
I said, you're the host. You had no
I
choice.
don't have to host. I could turn my camera off and just listen. I
Ah,
stepped into the ring. I'm an
Uh,
MMA baby. I'll step into the ring. We can go at
okay.
it.
Oh, okay.
We can
okay,
Okay.
go
so
at it.
so
What?
go ahead
What?
and
What? What?
start that top button right there.
He be talking all that stuff, and he know he nothing but a big old teddy bear. Be like, how come you didn't call me? I was waiting for you, baby, 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 baby.
And you of all people know I am not the one.
Yeah, me of all people, I've known you for a long time. I absolutely do know you're like that. You're a big teddy bear. Mhm.
So, so,
I thought
so
that's what
like,
women man that cares. I thought
What'd
they
you
were tired
say?
of the nigga. I thought that's what women wanted, a man that cares. I thought they was tired of the niggas that don't call, you know, wham bam,
So
thank you, ma'am, see you
are you
next week.
generalizing? You saying that all the women?
Yeah, I'm generalizing women in
Okay, well,
as
I don't want no goddamn teddy bear.
a consensus of women.
I want a teddy bear when I want one, and then if I don't call you over here to be one, then I don't need you.
see,
I'll call you when I need one.
here's the
Sound
real
like-
problem. Most women don't know what they want anyway. And that's the
Exactly.
they don't have a clue. Oh, I want this guy that has this, and I want this guy that has that. And as soon as they get the guy that they have, or that they want, or they say they want, then they go stupid. They don't know what to do with it. That's the consensus across the board. And you know the truth.
Right.
I do believe that because, well, I don't think like most women anyway. So frankly, it irritates me when women, I had someone say this to me 2 weeks ago, and I was pressuring him to get married, and then we broke up because he didn't want to, but now he's back, and I just really want to be married. And I literally just stopped her. I said, "Can I ask you a personal question?" I said, "Why? Why do you want to be married? Why can't you say I want to be have a partner that loves and cares about me? Why does it have to be the marriage?" Because I watch these women and they go spend this stupid ass money on a dress for one day, and then all this money on a stupid ass wedding. When you know what? No, I'm just saying
Sound
I don't
angry.
need.
Sound angry.
No, it's not angry. I just think it's stupid because you're not focusing on the right thing. The wedding and the damn dress ain't the thing. The relationship with the man is what it is. Because if you look, the women are always preaching about, well, I want this for my wedding. I want that. I want it to be this way. She never said we. Never. The woman's always focused on the fairy tale and they're never focused on the future, which is why when the marriage hits a bumpy part, she either didn't notice something about him, ignored something about him, or he finally figures out who she really is because all she really cared about is the wedding and a ring, don't really care about him. So, because she wants to be financially taken care of. I hear all this stuff. So it's not anger about being together. It's anger about women not putting a guy in the equation, which is who you getting ready to marry.
You gotta
So
think about how they raised though. They get raised like that. Their mothers tell them. You know, they raised up thinking about what to look for in a man and what a marriage should be. They don't really know. All they know is what
well,
they're being
that's why
told.
my ass did not read. My kids weren't introduced to no fairy tale books until they was like teenagers. I do not believe in putting that stuff in kids' subconscious because subconscious works 90% of the time. Your conscious mind only works 10. So what you sleep on, what you take in, you think you just pushing it to the side. Your subconscious mind is taking pictures of all that shit from 5, sometimes from 4 years old. So when you put that in a girl's head, especially the young girls, and they're raised up with these toys, and all we're doing is pretending like we got a baby and changing a diaper, and people wondering why we come out wanting to get married,
Right.
be with this guy from junior high school on, and the guys want to go out and play ball, play with their Hot Wheels. Now they grown, now they getting real Hot Wheels, and it's just this imbalance. So I didn't teach my kids that. They didn't have an iron, they didn't have an easy bake oven, they didn't have none of that shit. They had educational toys, and they learned a lot of things, and that's why every single one of them are independent, both my son and the 2 girls. So I just don't believe in that, and people don't realize how that does in your son.
So the women that want the dresses and the complaining the most, the ones that complain the most, those are the ones that gave it up on the first date. So,
Say that again. Your
the ones,
mic's breaking up, Nelson.
wait, hold on. How about now? Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay. The women that are complaining about this is what they want and this is what I want and this is this, those are the ones that gave it up on the first date.
Right.
Well, apparently not, because the guy said he wanted to marry her. So, I mean,
Yeah,
what's that about?
convenience.
Yeah, because see,
Ain't that much convenience because the coochie's going to get old. So how can that be convenient?
Because that's stay-at-home coochie. That's convenient. You know, you got the outside and then you come
insecurity.
home.
That's insecurity. That's what
I
that is.
mean, you call it what you want, but the women, they stick around for it. They accept it.
Well, some women do stick around for it. Not all
some.
women.
I'm not speaking about you, Miss Lipstick.
You do that shit, I'm going to cut your shit off. I'm telling you now. You hear me, girl? I'm going to cut
Not
your shit off.
Lorena
I'm
Bobby.
just telling
Not
you.
Lorena Bobby.
yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's Kimmy Bobby. It's Kimmy Bobby. Get that shit right.
Yo, I just got a message too, Miss Carlisle, from Miss Pincole. I think she's trying to chime in.
Oh, well,
I couldn't.
I sent her the link. Hold on, I'm going to send it to her again.
I think she hit me up on FB. I couldn't respond to it, but I just
Hold
thought
on. I'm going to invite her again. She just got to be logged into Google Hangouts.
we've been through this. She know what to do. And somebody just left the call. Oh, your boy Nelly Nell.
Oh.
I hate, and you know the thing is too, based upon your demographics, things change. Because me, being a Brooklyn boy, born in Brooklyn, females a lot different, and then being raised down south, it's a tad bit different. So it's like a fast chick in NY is a tad bit different from a fast girl down south. They move a lot different.
That's true.
I don't know, down south they very I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird down south. Cause the further you get down south, the less it is to do. Except have sex and get drunk and party hardy.
Okay, let's see. Nelson's back. You back,
Yeah, I'm
Nelson?
back. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I got discombobulated.
That figures. You are a man, so you're excused.
Oh, see, what can we say? You know, we just got to shake our head to this one because
exactly.
Yeah, she's just out of control.
I ain't even mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
Me neither.
You speak about some men. I don't even put myself in that category right there.
Yeah, you know, she just ran across a bunch of sorry men in her time, and she don't know what to do.
Exactly.
I know exactly what to do because now that's why I got 4 businesses that's soaring because I don't have any baggage, and I will deal with. I trust and believe I do want a nice relationship, but I finally taking time to myself, so I will do that within the next maybe like 5 years from now. But right now, it's no way. It's no way I'm gonna break this momentum. Absolutely not.
You told me that 5 years ago. Now it's 5 years from now.
And I did have a relationship, and I absolutely did.
And you cut him off at the knees, right?
No, he just served
at
purpose,
the
and now he was dismissed. Just so.
You cut him off at the penis.
So you had enough and moved on.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Yeah.
When I just learned, I'm not like other females. I don't need somebody in my life just to say I have a man or I have a husband or I have a boyfriend. I don't need that. I want someone in my life because I want them there and they want to be there. So I'm not going to deal with something just for the sake of having a man when he ain't being a man. So, you know, it's really, really more sad to me when you're with somebody and they're laying right next to you and you lonely. So I don't need that.
See, look,
I'm not lonely by myself.
I think the thing is you're just intimidating them. You know, because, you know, they whip out theirs and you whip out your dildo that's bigger than theirs.
Hey, I can't help if they lacking in that department now. I can't help all that.
Yeah.
But
Don't be trying to use it on them though. That's the issue.
Oh hell!
You,
Oh come on now! I don't get down like that. You ask me to do some shit like that. You know that you. Oh my God, no. Ugh, God.
That's deep. That's deep
I
right there.
don't. I don't do none of that gay shit. Okay. And to my gay friends, they know that I love them dearly, but they also know that that shit don't go down in my house. So no.
At least you're honest. That's what they can say about you. You
No.
keep it honest.
No, strictly dickly, and I wish a dude would ask me some dumb shit like that. He gonna get thrown out the house naked, throw his clothes out afterwards, and oh my God, no. And I'm gonna let everybody I know because that means he's on the down low. He is, I know he is, and that ain't cool. You need to be on the up low because people deserve to know if you're dipping over there and let them sell it. Because
true.
that's how diseases get spread. So, I won't get into it, but we know I've had a personal experience. So, no. You talking about something that is a pet peeve, and I will put posters in your neighborhood? Yes, I would do that.
See, that's crazy. But we did go over that discussion. We had that show, Real Men, Real Talk. So, yeah, that was a crazy topic right there.
Yeah, but it's a real topic, unfortunately, and especially within the black community. And, to each his own. I personally don't care how somebody gets down in their house, but you do not have the right to involve me in your whatever without letting me know, so I can give you consent, and I'm cool with you sticking your thing in me after you stuck it in him. Ooh, my God, you really gonna make me no.
But you know what? The thing is, most of these people aren't honest. Most of these people don't believe that they're gay. So why is he going?
No, and that is why I said if someone asked me to do something in his booty hole, I'm putting a poster in your neighborhood. It's just it. Put the poster in your neighborhood.
I have to go from a medical standpoint on this one. By definition, homosexuality means of the same sex, correct? So if a guy is asking you to do it, why does he have to be gay? If he's never been with a guy, never has any guy tendencies, but he's read that there's sensors there that may be different. That doesn't make a guy gay because he asked a woman to do it. If he asked a man,
no masculine man that I've ever known
I'm just saying
in my 40 years ever wanted to be bent over in a booty like that. No.
I'm saying by definition. I'm only saying by definition. That doesn't make.
So Nelson, can I play with you?
No. The answer is no.
Then. Thank you. Levon?
I'm not even
Can I play with the booty hole?
Hear no evil. I can't even hear you. I don't even. Yeah, I can't even entertain that.
That's when it goes la 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 la.
Exactly. That is my point. So if you're please, don't even. I know you got to try and be diplomatic, Nelson, but we all know if a man wants you to be, sticking things up in there, it's something else going on. It is something else going on. You can't tell me different. Fuck a medical report. You can't tell me different.
I'm not in somebody else's bedroom, so I don't know. But I'm the last person to assume. I never assume anything.
I don't assume. I can only speak from experiences, and trust and believe. Most 99% of the shit I say I have some direct experience with. Ain't nobody gonna ask you to do shit in the booty unless you either had it done before, curious about it, or trying to get lubed up because he's finally getting nerve enough to go do it. So no.
My suggestion is you need to cut back on your experiences.
I absolutely have. So stop trying to set me up. That's why I said I'll make time within the next 5 years or so. But right now, I'm straight.
So we're gonna have a meeting 5 years from now, and I want you to tell me 5 years from now because you already told me that 5 years ago. So in 5 years we meet again. And
but we haven't seen each other in more than that. So in between, I had what I needed.
We saw each other when we did the Obama show. Remember?
And I had somebody then.
Okay, so then cut back on. What I'm saying is that was over. You're right. I guess that was over 5 years ago because he's on his second term. This was the first term when we did this, right?
Exactly. So,
Okay.
it's cool. We're still friends and we still get along but some things, are seasonal. So it was for our season. No, what I'm
See,
saying is we were good for that time, but it wasn't meant to go any further than that. So,
That was
it is what it is. But it'll be
I
cool.
love your honesty. I do. I
No,
love
okay.
it.
okay, first of all, let me clarify. When I say seasonal, you know how that saying is, people say you're around in people's life for a season. So during that time, it was great. And there was never any plans to be together forever or not be together forever. We were just doing it until it was undone. And
To the wheels
so
fell off.
he had to move away, and I'm not going with you. So it just is what it is. That's why we're still friends. But
But why didn't you move with him?
why? I'm not leaving my life. I like my life here. What? You got
Go to
something to do? I'm not going to try and say, well, don't leave. I'm still here. What should I do? I'm not going to beg him to not go forward with what he's got to do, and he shouldn't expect me to do that when I'm in the middle of
You
building
wasn't in
something.
love then. You wasn't in love.
It doesn't matter if I've done
No,
this
I'm
before.
asking.
If I was in love, was I?
Yeah,
I would have married that man in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Kim would have actually got married. But guess what? I love myself more than anybody else. Maybe
Just wash
except for
your
my
hands
children.
afterwards. Just wash
What?
your hands afterwards now, because you let the man get away. So now, as you love yourself, you find yourself by yourself.
No, I'm not by my. Okay, first of all, let's just back up. Why do
Yes, you
people
are.
think that you have to be in a relationship? That does not define me. I have been in a relationship and raising children since I was 16 years old. So now that I'm 46, I want
Hmm.
some goddamn time to my goddamn self. So I'm straight. I've
I'm
been
a
changing
listen.
diapers, raising kids, and helping men and raising them. And it's like, no, I'm good right now. This is the first time I've
Hmm.
ever had time to myself, and I am so loving it.
Shouldn't
I'm
be raising
trying
no
to
man
learn
anyway, though.
how to be single because it's really weird. You should see me in the kitchen trying to cook for one. It's so hard to cook for one because I'm so used to cooking for four or five. So I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. This is
That's
fun
far.
for me. I didn't get a chance to travel and study abroad like I wanted to when I was in college because I had babies at home, so I couldn't leave them. So now I finally get to travel, meet people, go do these business deals. I don't have to worry about, oh, well, I can't fly out to New York today because I have anybody to watch the baby. Oh my God, I could not even imagine that shit no more. No, I'm having so much fun. It's not even funny. Like right now, if I want to get up after this is over and walk
Hmm.
down the street because I live downtown, I can go hang out at the Staples Center at LA Live. I don't have to worry about, oh, can you come watch the baby so I can go out and get some time to myself? I ain't got that no more. You guys got to realize I didn't have that teenage life like everybody else had.
But
I had none of that. So,
yeah,
and that's cool. That was my choice because I was responsible for my children. I wasn't going to be like, oh, well, your dad didn't stick around, so, okay, well, here's adoption or here's abortion. No, I wanted to take care of my children. And now
yeah.
that they're 23, 26, and 29, I'm Audi 5000, baby. I ain't going to sit up here and I'm having a ball right now. So it was actually a good thing.
Yeah, but some people think that family is having a ball. They don't need to be running LA Live and doing all those different things because you get
And
like for
that's
me,
good
I
for
didn't have my
them. And
son.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I
Bravo
didn't have
for them. Bravo for them. Everybody is different. That's why we all have different fingerprints. That's why we all do things different because whatever floats their boat. My family obviously was very important to me because I gave up 40 years of it for them. So guess what? Not doing it no more. I'm good. And when I move overseas in the next 6 years, deuces.
my. You
That's
ain't
what
going
Skype is
nowhere.
for, and that's
You
what
said
all. As long as I
you're
got the
not
internet, I don't need to worry about nothing else. I'm good.
going anywhere.
Those plans are already in motion, honey.
Yeah.
Peace. Deuces.
That was 6 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
I know.
No, no, it wasn't. I know he ain't got nothing else to say. He just keeps saying, "It was 6 years ago. It was 6 years ago." You can't.
because
Obama was getting in office. Obama wasn't even in office the last time I saw your ass. So there you go.
well, no, he was on the way to. Remember, we sat there in that office for how long?
Exactly, on the way to being in office. So there you go. That was a while back. We're back up to date. I keep waiting for Monique, and she's not on. So I don't know what's going on.
She had a flat tire.
How did you know? Nah,
No, but I'm saying she just texted me and she said how'd she get in, and I sent her the invite like a few times.
I'm about to say, son got ESP. I'm like, how he know that? He's good.
Oh well, our time is just about up anyway. We got 3 minutes, so you know what? I'm gonna give it to Nelson because I know he always got something that he try to say. Go ahead, Nelson. What you want to say? Closing.
I really don't have too much to say. All I'm saying is just be careful out there. There's a lot of wolves and a lot of wolvenesses out there, so you have to be careful which way you turn, no matter what.
You telling that to the public that's watching, right?
Exactly. Be careful. There's a whole lot of Miss Carlisles out there that.
You know, with the story that I shared with you a while back, Nelson. You know, that scared me straight. So
yeah,
I'm very comfortable where I am right now.
Exactly, I got you.
Levon, what's your last thoughts about women giving up they cookies?
I just say, hey, be safe and love yourself more than you love the sex. Hey, that's the best I can tell you.
That's what I'm saying. Love yourself. Love yourself.
More than you love the sex, though. More than you love the sex.
No, love yourself more than anything.
I'm saying because now, and don't forget, they got take-home HIV tests, so make sure you take one of them with you. You one night stands.
Yeah, I just say, I'm just saying, everybody just needs to do what they do, but just be honest about it, because that dishonesty spreads things and it gets things sliced off. So always do things with me honest.
Sliced off. There she go.
Yeah, I know. She always trying to cut.
Khymberlee Bobbitt.
Hey, that's Kimmy Bobbitt. Kimmy Bobbitt.
Kimmy Bobbitt.
Kimmy Bobbitt.
It's rough out here.
All right, y'all. Well, we get ready to wrap this up. You know, we'll talk about everybody else that didn't show up. We understand Monique's situation, but everybody else besides Monique, we gon' yeah. Monique
got a phone. Monique got a phone. Don't let her off the hook.
Monique, you hear that?
No, but see, she was outside, so it was gonna be too noisy, so I would have had to mute her most of the time anyway. But it's okay. You know, her new single just came out anyway, so we got plenty of pin code to talk about, and we're gonna have to get it on Urban Soul Radio as well. So I'll be sending it to you.
Please do. Send it to me so I can get it in rotation. And what's the name of it? I Got Stranded. The name of the song is I Got Stranded.
Lord, that might need to be a new single. I Got Stranded.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Lipstick Radio After Dark. Hopefully, you could hang with us because we give it to you straight, no chaser. I know I do.
Bring some more women next time, will you?
Okay, you know what, Nelson? They heard that you was gonna be on, so they got scared.
Cat. They're your co-host right there.
Okay. What's up, Cat? What's up, Cat? She's like, hey, you having all this fun and didn't invite me? My bad. All right, y'all. Well, we'll see you guys next week. We'll do another After Dark next week. Get in.
Peace, Nelson.
Hey, peace, man. Get my number so we can talk.
I'm going to hook y'all up. We're going to have a conference call, actually. So, anyway, you guys stay on the line. Lipstick Radio's After Dark is signing out. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.